Hey guys, Boston Bruce here. Operation Big Red 1, turn 3, and we're in July of 37. Look at the income chart and the bank and tech chart. And I just felt something fall off my board while I was standing next to it. And it was a light armor from the U.S. and a rondelle. I better put that back in San Francisco. Ready for us. Tech. Let's do radar and advanced sub warfare. About at 7s. Hopefully we can get at least 1 like last turn. Not over like the first turn. And there's another over. So, not good. Not a great start for the allies in tech. Purchases. UK's got 13 to spend. They're going to spend it all. They're going to buy an anti-aircraft artillery and an infantry for 7. Upgrade a militia for 2 and another AAA for 4. That is 6 and 7, 13. Now, Far East Command has 6. They'll spend it all. They'll buy a militia and a AAA. Anzacs have 3. They'll spend 2 to upgrade a militia. All right. Non-combat. And the Free French have 9. They'll spend it all. They'll buy 1 infantry. That's the chip, a militia, and a AAA. All right, let's start with our non-combat moves. First non-combat move, we're going to take one of these naval transports. He's going to strategic naval move, the Anzac one. He's going to go 1 into 12, 13, P61, P69, P70. And that's his 5. Coming over, motorized out of Sydney, towing a AAA. They're going to rail a militia. And big surprise, that's going to be our upgrade. So I'm going to place it right now. And so I'll do the recap after and the money. Next one. We're going to strategic naval move this transport out of Calcutta. Same deal, 1 into 12, 2 into 10, 3 into 8, 4 into 3, 5 into I-1 and go in port in South Africa. Infantry will walk over from Cape Town. While we're there, we'll put out AAA in Cape Town. Actually, I'll just leave the infantry there. The transport's in port, but there's no land zones around. No land units to come and get it, so we'll be safe there. What else we got? So that's 2 strategic naval moves. The next one, the transport in Maharashtra will come out 1 into 4, 2 into 5, 3 into M8, 4 into M4, 5 into M2. He'll go in port in Gibraltar. Get that one's out of there. And that's our 3 strategic naval moves. Now in India here, we're going to have a Far East Command infantry from southern India. He'll go into Calcutta. We're going to rail the AAA to Calcutta, British AAA. We're going to walk an infantry from Maharashtra to southern India. We're going to walk a Far East Command infantry from Delhi to Benares. I'm going to put this guy here so you don't get pushed into Calcutta. Same with this guy. I'll put him back here. Don't get mixed up. So let's do the Far East Command, they got a AAA and a militia. And they'll both go in Calcutta. Alrighty. The coastal sub. I don't want that coastal sub. He will stay right there for the time being. Actually, he's going to come over to I-7. Destroyer, Anzac Destroyer, and Anzac Light Cruiser is going to come over 1 into 7, 2 into 4, 3 into I-5, 4 into M8. Well, they can't go 4. I always screw that up. I always think that major port is there, so they can only go 3. So, 1, 2, 3, and they'll go in port in Lower Egypt on the bottom side. Next, that's the Frenchies. Get around the other side of the board. While I'm in India, down in Africa, militia upgrade is going to be here in Western Egypt. Ooh. All right. And I guess I could do the old Pete move where I move 8 ships into A28 and ask if he wants to declare war with that sub. So I guess I'll do that. Just to know that he won't do it. So this naval transport in port in A21 is going to pick up a Mountain and a AAA. And he'll go 1 into A28 with a submarine, a TBD, 3 destroyers, a light cruiser, battleship, battle cruiser. 1, 2. And then they'll all come back in port. Then this guy goes 1 into 28, 2 into 35, 3 into 44. He'll go in port in Gibraltar, drop off a AAA and a Mountain. Medium bomber, I like it there. So that was that. Do I have to move any ships right now? I don't think he's going to declare war next turn, so I don't think we got to go on escort duty quite yet. This transport here in Ottawa will pick up a AAA and an infantry, and he'll come over 1 into 19, 2 into 20, 3 into 21. He'll go in port in Gibraltar, in southern England, drop off an infantry and a AAA. Let's see. Transport. Do I like it there? Yes, I do. I think we're good. I think we're good for now. That was these 3. It's fun playing the UK early until you start getting beat up by the Germans and the Japs. Let's see. That's it. AAA and an infantry will go in London. Let's see. Actually, I'm only going to leave the battle cruiser, battleship, and transport and port. The other units are in the sea zone here. Yeah, we're good for now. I think that's it for the English. I placed all the units. Let's do the French. French have 9, like I said. They'll buy a militia, a AAA, and a infantry. So, let's see. This transport here will grab a infantry and a foreign legion from M2, come up 1, drop them off in southern France. I was going to say southern India. One, two, three. 3 subs will come down 1, 2 into I-4. The other sub will go down into I-4. When I'm in the U.S., I hate that. And I'm giving these to the Japs probably. Or the Germans. Well, the Japs will get them. The Germans wouldn't get them. This transport in M8 picks up the infantry from Syria. Comes over 1 into M4. 2 into M2. 3 into M whatever. 1 drops off the infantry in southern France. I think it was on camera. Let's see, I want to move anything. Oh, yeah. What do I want to move? I'm going to take this motorized. He's going to grab the AAA and come back to Aquitaine. The infantry from Aquitaine will move into Paris, as will the mountain and the infantry that were already there, down in southern France. And the motorized will move over from southern France to Aquitaine. All right. Anything else with the ships? I like the light cruiser there. The French one, TBD. He's going to come over. Actually, I'm just going to stay right where I am for now. I kind of like everything right where it is. For the time being. This guy's in port. These 2 guys are in port in Gibraltar. Place the goods. Let's see. I'm going to place a infantry in Paris, so I'll stick them under the chip here. Along with the AAA. I'm going to put a militia in. Let's put 1 in Alsace-Lorraine. And let's take 1 infantry out of Alsace-Lorraine. Move him back into Paris. Starting to do the P thing. Move guys around that really don't have to right now, but just for the fun. All right. That looks good. Ships will stay where they are. Planes will stay where they are. Let's collect some money. All right. The French, still at 9, so they'll have 9. Let's save the buck. So Anzac saved $1. They'll have 4. Far East Command spent it all. So they'll only have 5. Must have saved the buck last time. Just enough to start a fort. London has 14. Oh, nice. England, I mean. So that's our income for next turn. We'll be going for... Maybe I should switch. I should go shoot a large ship and heavy bombers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Yeah, that's it. All right, so the income, as I said, 14, 5, and 4. Up next will be Hambo with Italy, who's got the same. Well, they'll probably, if they hit one of them, they'll have a better tech program than the Brits. All right, unit recap. South Island, North Island, and New Zealand, each a militia for the Anzacs. Sydney's empty. Import in P-70 in Southern Australia is a naval transport along with a AAA, an infantry, and a motorized. Everything else here is empty. Malaya does have a militia. Ceylon has a militia. Southern India has a British infantry. Benares has a Far East Command infantry. Calcutta has one Gurkha, one Far East Command AAA, one British AAA, one Anzac infantry, one Anzac artillery, one militia, and 4, 5, 6 Far East Command infantry. 2 and 4, 6. Yep. Come over this way. Aden has a militia. British Somaliland has an infantry. We have a naval transport in port in South Africa. Actually, yeah, in port. We'll put them in port. I don't have a marker. Cape Town is a AAA and a infantry. Western Egypt is an infantry. Lower Egypt is an infantry militia. The north side has a battleship and heavy cruiser in port. The south side has a battleship and heavy cruiser in port, along with a destroyer and Anzac destroyer, Anzac light cruiser. I'm going to check because he didn't do a recap here. He just said what he moved. So I got it as a militia infantry, 2 infantry cavalry, artillery, infantry, militia, fighter. Just in case that's right. Saranac, motorized infantry, militia, militia. My C zone in M4. Cyprus is empty. 3 destroyers, 1 French light cruiser. Militia has a Malta. Militia has a Malta. Malta has a militia. There's 2 Italian coastal subs. I have a light carrier with a fighter there. I got the fleet over here. I don't know if it's here or here. Got the destroyer there. Torpedo boat destroyer, 2 destroyers, heavy cruiser battleship, militia. Coastal sub, regular sub, mountain infantry, militia, seaplane, tactical fighter, artillery, 2 infantry, 1 militia, 1 mountain. C zone M1, I have 2 French transports. Southern France is 2 infantry, 1 Foreign Legion, 1 militia. Aquitaine is 2 motorized and a AAA. Normandy is 1 infantry. Picardy is 1 infantry. Alsace-Lorraine is 2 infantry, 1 militia. And I'm going to come up that way. I'm leaning over the board here. Gibraltar has 2 transports in port, a militia, a mountain infantry, medium bomber, and a AAA. C zone A44 has a French medium bomber on map. French destroyer, French torpedo boat destroyer, English torpedo boat destroyer. A35 has a English light cruiser, English submarine, English destroyer, English light carrier with a tactical. I'm going to head up this way. Let's see. I did France, Paris. I didn't do Paris. An artillery, a AAA, 3 militia, 1 mountain, and 5 regular infantry. London, 3 heavy cruisers in port, 2 militia, 1 infantry, 1 AAA. Coastal defense ship in A23. Southern England has a fighter, an air transport, a seaplane, an infantry, and a AAA. In A21 in port is a transport, a battle cruiser, battleship. C Zone A21 has a French fighter on a map, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, a TBD, and a sub. Also a French battleship, French destroyer. There's a French battleship, French destroyer in A-27. I think I got everything. There's a militia in northern England. And that should be it. All right, be turning it over to Italy. They'll be doing probably Italy and Germany sometime today before football, I would imagine. Because there'll be nothing going on really where I don't think it's going to matter. With the U.S., they can skip the U.S. for now. It will not matter. So this is Boston Bruce signing out. Turn it over to Hambone with Italy and Germany, turns 3 and 4.